Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Shot. Wide 80. Wide 80 shot. Shot.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Hut. Shot.
On the ground, it's Brown. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
This opening drive not going as scripted.
Gun.
It is 3rd and long.
Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play action. Here's Allen. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7. Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here's the hunt.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
Here we go.
Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
11, 11, 11. The hunt.
Burrow here on second down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. 17 yards on that play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The hunt.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, MT, Tate.
Second down, Burrow. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is caught! And he will score! Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. His fourth TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Round 80. What's that?
The drive will start on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
319.
Allen working from the pistol. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Ball
7.
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 11.
To throw is Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That is caught. What a throw. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. He's still on his feet, and he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big play there for the Bills. A pickup of 44 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the goal line and in. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Bills. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bills extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1, ready? Gun.
A first down throw for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 48-yard
Here we go.
line.
180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Eleven.
Now, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win
Here we go.
defensively.
180. 11 top.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
Third down
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Twelve. 11 MT.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Brings up second.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Hey, we're good.
All resting on the 9. First down and goal.
9-yard line.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Now it is first and goal.
Gun. Got.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
Gun. Got. 180.
To throw is Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On one, ready?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points.
Here we go.
Kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Burrow. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
It's a turnover on downs.
Play action. It's Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's hard to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 94 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Cade York to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's get set. 11, 11. Dot. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
A 58-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
As routine as they may have made the end of that drive look, I can assure you, Mike, this is a situation they have been practicing since training camp. Get the ball to one of your playmakers, get yourself in scoring range, and steal 3 points before the break.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Bills first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Here we go. 12.
Burrow here on 2nd down. This pass complete to Raymond. A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
20-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be third down.
Come on, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Now Allen facing third and long. Going up top. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
11.
On first down, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Pearson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 23. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Regular.
Higgins sent in motion. From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally get him down. How about that? A big return. Set up well to start the 4th as we are through 3.
Thomas, 12. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So
Here we go.
I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
11, Thomas.
Second down, Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down. Now give on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Round 80!
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the count. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Now Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
A run on first and goal. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the run to the right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bills. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tom, gun.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So from the 36, it is first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off balance throw, it's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
18. That's another Bengals first down.
12.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I'm one, ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. White 80. White is hot. 11. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
11 MT. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's get set.
Throwing is Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up.
They'll drop the throw. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Bengals 36.
this one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Round 80! What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
That keeps the score. Bills 56, Bengals 36. Cade York to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. This pass complete to Raymond. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gun 11, Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And 10.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. 11.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Hey, we're good.
1st and 10.
10 at the 31-yard line.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
To throw is Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
12.
Burrow here on 2nd down. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
So much much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.